Hello everyone, I had made this video once before, but I did a voiceover and I didn't delete the original voice. So here we go. This is me mixing up a aquamarine or teal color for our bathroom. So we decided, there it is. This is the before. We decided we wanted to really update the space and make it much nicer. So we did. Um, So all the stuff came off the walls. That was like a really light tan color. Just wanted to show you what the bathroom looked like before. I know I'm moving a little fast, but just bear with me here. So we have the wood laminate doors and cabinets. And my plan here is to do the teal on that back wall where the mirror is and behind the toilet, and then a bright white on those two walls. Because the teal, even though it doesn't feel that dark, it will absorb a lot of light if there's no really bright white in there. So I wanted to make sure that there was balance. And those are fishes that my dad carved out of wood and painted, and I love them. So they're coming back up, and they are going to go on the teal wall, like as if they're in the ocean. That's going to come down, and that's going to move to the other wall where right there. And I also got a beautiful medicine cabinet that's going to go where that is. So let me go ahead and show you all the fun stuff. Hopefully this doesn't drive you too crazy. This voiceover is going to be a little wonky, but that's okay. Got that all organized, and that's going to turn white. So both cabinets are going to turn white. That mirror is going to stay up. I originally wanted to put the medicine cabinet there, but that's too much. That was too much because I did this mostly by myself. Wayne helped with one major thing. Well, thank God he did. But he works 10 and a half, 11 hours a day. He's not into that stuff right now. So I just really wanted to get this. I got it all sanded down so that it had mechanical bond for the white paint. And it turned out really interesting. So what are we talking about here? I got it all spackled up. Every hole got spackled up. So like where I had the fishes because they were in with 10 penny nails, here's the first coat. First coat of the teal. I did a really good job. I was really happy. I did an excellent job taping up. And it went wrapped around there. I made sure I took the toilet seat off so that I wouldn't have to struggle with that because for some reason porcelain really holds latex paint. So now I got the second cone up, and I'm so happy. So happy with it. I pulled all the tape down. There's very little mistakes. That came right off. Got that all down. So anywhere that there was a little overflow, I just made sure I fixed. But I was really happy. I was surprised that I missed that. I was like, how did I miss that? But I got behind that toilet so good. I've seen so many times where behind the toilet it's all over the toilet seat. I really did a good job. So I was pretty happy about that. So what are we moving on to now? Oh, I actually was going to paint that teal color. And I said no. I wiped it off immediately and I want it white. So that's what I did. So at this point, I pulled all the tape and it's time to put there we go. They're the little fishes. They're the little fishes. Aren't they cute? I mean, come on now. So adorable. And that went up. These are just, okay, here, let's take a look at this part. Open the door, Tara. It's a little blurry at first. I think I pull it back because it's really hard to see how white it is until I pull it back. See it? Boom. There we go. Now you can see it. The cabinet came out beautiful. Very beachy looking, though. Not the kind of coverage I was expecting. That was 3 coats. 3 coats. That was not easy. And being that I'm not ambidextrous anymore, I only can use one hand, so it took a while. And I had to go back and do a lot of fixing, but that's okay, because you're going to see the final result here soon. Let's go ahead and look down. I want to show you. I'll put some pictures up right there. I put my seagrass wood painting low to kind of mimic the seagrass that these kind of fishes would most likely be hanging out in. So let's go. Now, this renovation or redo literally was using things I already had, and the only thing I had to spend money on was my labor. Like that was it. So it took 2 days to get the painting done. Because of the cabinets. Otherwise, the white wall and the teal, that was done in 1 day. The teal and the white walls, 2 coats. The cabinets, 3. There's my little feetsies. And that's a piece of cardboard that when I had to get in tight, because I did not pull anything off. I didn't take the doors off because my dexterity is kind of low, and I didn't want to get stuck trying to get that up. And like I said, Wayne works really hard and takes really good care of me, and I don't need him coming home having to do a bunch of projects, because that's just not fair, because that's not how I want to work it. So, okay. So I am so surprised at how white the toilet and the sink top looks because of that teal. I think that's really cool. That's Lake Willoughby. It was a little pour I did, and it turned out looking like something that reminds me of Lake Willoughby. That's one of my original Kiss ocean paintings that I did, oh gosh, 2 years ago, a year ago? I don't know. How long have I been doing this all the time? It's been about 1.5 years, I guess. I got the nails up, or the screws in, and I found the studs, and I was so happy I found the studs. And it was time to go ahead and get the medicine cabinet done. Now, the medicine cabinet was a bright white. I wanted it to be teal, so you'll see that soon here too. But I was so happy with how well I covered that pipe. I was just really happy about it. It's a very finished look. And even though I didn't get any baseboards, because I do want to put baseboards in there at some point, and I want to get the thing you saw above the mirror that needs a panel, but I didn't want to spend any money right now. So I just got the paint done. And I put that up over there. And then I put some beautiful paintings over on the side behind the door that are very oceany and kind of pull it all together. And yeah, so that's what's going on. I love the coverage of this white. I was blown away. I got that hook there. I'm going to put a hook right there for my face cloths, because I do my, everything but a shower happens in this room. You know what I mean? That is a piece of driftwood from Lake Willoughby that I love. What else we got there? Those 2 black rocks are from Lake Willoughby. That is a crystal that I found at my grandmother's house in Montauk. That is a piece of beach glass that I found at the jetty, on the dockside of the jetty in Montauk. And those black rocks are from Lake Willoughby. Those crystals I found in the woods of Vermont. There's some tiger's eye my daughter gave me. A couple bottles I got at the dollar store a couple years ago that I just love. I just like, you know me, I love these colors. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? I'm going to miss her when she's gone, because she's definitely for sale. But that is one of my favorites. What a gorgeous painting that is. Anyway. And let's see what else I'm going to have to say here. No, I don't think I'm saying much else. I'd probably freaking out about how hard the cabinets ended up being, but that's okay. So let's go. I think I want to take it. I was probably all worried about that because the cabinet was heavy. And I was probably talking about how I have to get the floor cleaned up, and I did. I used mineral spirits. It came out great. I could have used Melaleuca products probably to get that up, or I could have used the Incredible Pink stuff to get it up. But I wanted it to be. I didn't want to use a lot of elbow grease because this project got me kind of tired. Getting those switch plates back on, oh god, it was hard. I had to really stretch to get my patience. I really had to get my patience. Yeah, I probably replaced that one ceiling tile as well that looks like it has a water stain in it. But that's for another day. And I don't know what I'm continuing to talk about. I'm probably still complaining about how hard the cabinet was to do. Excuse me. I definitely suggest that if you're going to take on a project like this and you do have some dexterity, you're not, there we go. That's the cabinet. So I painted it, and then what I did is I washed it with the teal. I wanted it to be, since the other cabinets didn't come out with that solid look, they look more whitewashed. I wanted to make sure that one had a similar feel. I still haven't got that sticker off. I don't know why, but I did do a final reveal for you. And that sticker's still on it. So yeah, I was stressed out because I tried, 15 times that day picking that thing up and trying to get it on those hooks. And when you can't see, and it really kicked my butt. What I did on the top there, just so you know, is I didn't want to paint it because it's going to be out of sight. But I wanted to protect it, so I put some tack paper from the Dollar Tree down that I have. And I like that tack paper. I don't know why, I just do. It's not beachy or anything, but it'll protect it because I'm going to put stuff up there. So yeah, I was freaking out. I actually posted in a local group here looking for a handyman that'd be willing to stop by and do that. Because I just didn't even want Wayne to have to come home and even hear about it. You know what I'm saying? So, as a matter of fact, when he did come home, the first thing he did is he went straight downstairs and got that thing up. And what turned out, while it was giving me such a hard time, was I was literally tiny bit off with where the screw needed to be. So, with just one of them. So, he just had to move one a little bit over. Boom, went right up. I'm just glad I used a level. Because that's a big piece. That's heavier than it looks. It is definitely solid. I don't think it's real wood. I'm not sure if it's particle board or just, I don't know, but it's a good looking piece, and I can't believe I found it for free. It came with all the shelves, everything. So I was like, this is awesome. That went right in the truck. Right in the truck it went and came right home. And I sanded that down with that sander too. Whitewashed it. And you'll see how I ended up finishing it completely. Alright, where am I going here? Don't know what I'm talking about there. Okay, here's the big reveal. This is it. This project took from Friday last week to yesterday, so it was just under 6 days. So what I did is I went back with some light grit sandpaper and I roughed it up a little bit to give it more of a beachy feel. And this piece is actually much more interesting than you'd think, because I didn't even realize this when I got it. Oh, look at me, I'm such a mess. That's okay. I'm just talking away. It's probably driving you crazy. But where am I going first? So I put all the stuff that I had on that white shelf up there. It's not too hard to reach it, so why not? Because I wanted to make the shelf. Look at that, there's a mirror on the inside. What? That, to me, is awesome. So I got my vitamins in there because I've been noticing I'm not taking them as regular as I should be, and I needed them in a more accessible location. I had them in that cube storage that I had in the other room. There's my baby wipes that I use when I feel like I need to be cleaned up, but I don't feel like jumping in the shower. And my dermaplaner and cotton swabs. And that's my infrared hair removal, whatever, and I need to do that because I did dermaplane yesterday. Some Sabella Marine cream. And I just think this thing is just amazing. I'm so happy I found that. I'm curious if I'm going to put them on the white wall, but I don't think so. I think I'll just leave them right where they are and leave that to be the piece on that wall. So in there I put 2 small paintings, and I did a clipping and put some king crab in that water so that plant will go. These can grow in the shade. So I really wanted a plant in there. I put one of my paint skin paperweights there. And I put Sasuk. Oh, I changed the light bulb. I did change it. I forgot to do it for the video reveal. And there's my Sasuk. I got him, oh God, 21 years ago. And I just love that thing. And it's like the god of water or something like that in Alaskan culture, in the Inuit culture. So it's always, I've always had it near a bathroom. As a matter of fact, when I lived in Maine in the past, my bathroom door was completely, I had painted Sasuk completely. A full-size Sasuk on the bathroom door. And there's my beautiful teal silk gown. And I leave it there because when I want to go to bed, I can go in the bathroom, brush my teeth, whatever, and get that on so I can sleep in luxury because it is insane. And it matches the bathroom, so I'm like, yeah, put that in there. And then we got that up, and I got my hook up. I didn't put the rag on it yet because it needs time to really be sure it's adhered. And I am just thrilled to death with the way it came out. Thrilled to death. I think it's beautiful. I'm really happy. And I hope you enjoyed this. You can do this too. You know, you can do this. If you don't have paint on hand that you want to use up, go get some. I would think you're probably going to need a gallon each. I didn't finish the gallon, but pints I just feel are too small. Just a little bit too small. And you can do this without pulling hardware. If you want it to be superpower, you pull a hardware. If you've got the dexterity, if you've got help, you can get this done faster. You know, if Wayne wasn't exhausted from the week and he wanted to dig in with me in here, we could have switched off and gone faster. But it really didn't take much time. I did take a full day off in the process. I had a crazy meltdown on the 22nd. So I just painted pictures that day instead of doing this kind of painting because this stuff, that's painful. Excuse me. And, yeah. I mean, one thing that would have tied this together a little better is pull out the hardware and paint it matte black. Spray paint it. So it matches that one thing. Or pull that and paint it chrome. But I'm very happy with the way it looks. And even though it's not my mother-in-law's style, she's going to appreciate the workmanship. It definitely came out good. It's definitely bringing value to the house. And I love it. And yeah. I hope you enjoyed this. I want to encourage you to make your life beautiful too. And thank you so much for hanging out with me. And yeah, I'm still talking about whether or not I want to do that. And I know I'm moving so fast, but I don't think I want to do that. I think that's good the way it is. Do I even show you the floor? So I want you to know that I did get the paint off the floor. But if you don't have any video evidence, you won't know if I just left it there. Yeah, I do back up, I think. Maybe. What am I doing? What am I talking about now? I don't know, but anyway. Maybe I will show you the floor. Let's see. Let's see. Are you going to get to see the floor? Nope, you're not. But it's clear. Thank you so much. Bye.